Hello everyone. Today I'm going to make little Tic Tac Toe bags from Muslim little bags from Target that I found, and some hearts that I got at the Dollar Tree with regular vinyl and iron-on vinyl. So these are the little bags, one style of bag. These were for, I think they were Christmas, so I did get them at 90% off, bargain sale. They're pink, adorable, for Valentines. They're blank on the back, great for the Tic Tac Toe board. And they have cute little pom-poms. Since those will probably be hard to find now, the other ones that I found in the dollar section at Target, which is really adorable, is an X and O little bag, blank on the back, X and O, and the price is $1. So I'm making it on the tic-tac-toe on both of the bags. Then at the Dollar Tree, they have 50 little hearts for $1. So I got some red ones and some pink ones. I've already opened them. Aren't they cute? I cut out my tic-tac-toe board on iron-on already. I have to make 7 of these for an order. So as you can see, I tried to use as much vinyl as possible. Or the least amount of vinyl as possible. So my tic-tac-toe boards are intertwined between each other so that I didn't waste very much vinyl doing it. Iron on. So black. These are just straight lines welded together. They are approximately 4 inches long each way. Maybe the pound sign would be better, or hashtag. There's lots of different designs out there. You can buy them. I just made this one in Design Space. These are my X's and O's. Let's see if we can get them to show up. Again, I just chose a font, I believe Arial Black Arial, is that what it's called? Off of Design Space to make them. I don't know if they will show up. When we weed them, they'll show up. And so they will fit perfectly on here. Other items that you will need are the handy dandy iron. There's one of my Cricut projects. One of my first Cricut projects, showing it off. There's a few others. There's videos on all of these out there, so check them out, folks. And then you will also need some tools to weed with. Scissors, standard to make things. So let's get started. I am only going to do 2 of these, one on each bag, so that we have everything together. So I'm going to take one pink bag, cut off the tags, because I don't want to iron any of the plastic on. I'm also going to move this a little bit so you can see my tray here. I think that was, so this is my pink one. I'm going to move all the other ones out of the way. And then I'm going to do the same thing for the X's and O's. Cut off the tag. When I was in the dollar section at Target, they had lots and lots of cute items for Valentines. Okay. And I'm going to put the other ones away. I think moved my camera away so you can see what's going on. So I cut these out. I already cut out these for the O's and the X's, and I'm going to do 5 of each kind, so 10 of the X's and the O's, and I'm going to put 5 hearts in each bag, so there's 10 pieces in each bag. This is not iron-on, this is just regular vinyl. Actually, it just feels like sticky paper. But it is Cricut vinyl. So it's not weeding very nicely. So I have to work with it a little bit. I don't. I'm not exactly sure why it's not coming off nicely. But no big deal. We can work with it. I think. I know I've read where you, if you lay it flat and try to get it to weed, that it's supposed to be easier. I don't know if you have any tips or tricks, feel free to tell me. Again, I'm kind of new at this and I'm learning just like everybody else who begins having a Cricut and starts playing and figuring out all the different things that it can do. One thing I am not going to do in this is use transfer tape to move the X's and O's over to the beads or to the hearts. I don't really see a purpose in doing that in this particular case because it's one letter. The goal is to try to get it in the middle of the heart the best that we can. And ta-da! And if you haven't watched any of my other videos, I really like to look at the outside of the items. Cute stencil. maybe one of my projects someday soon is using vinyl as stencils. Haven't tackled that yet, but on my to-do list, I think. So if you have any ideas of what would work or designs you want me to try, I will be glad to try them. I'm just going to weed out the middles of the O's here. This is a design, if you've heard me talk in the past, I typically buy my designs. I don't make them. This was one that I didn't have to buy a design. I was able to make it using shapes and the free fonts that are on Design Space. So all my X's and O's are officially weeded out. I'm going to do 10 red hearts. And 10 pink hearts. And I don't know if I showed you this, but they say table scattered decoration for a table. They're hard plastic. I'm not exactly sure. I'm going to use the X's on the hearts, on the pink hearts. I don't know that there's a rhyme or reason. There you go. Very cute. I placed it on the top because if you do it on the bottom, I don't know that it shows through very well. So just make sure that you rub it down and put all the edges down. We'll just get these done as quickly as possible. That's the other thing I like about the Cricut. You can start one project, like print out everything or have them cut out, and then they can sit there for a couple days before you put the project all the way together. You can do it in stages, cut out, weed, and put together. Oops, I didn't get that one on straight. I might need to make an extra one so that one is straight. You could use any kind of color vinyl. I just decided white. Part of it is my color palette of different kinds of vinyl is limited. And most designs can just be done in white or black. I would like to learn how to multi-layer. I've done one project multi-layer. I'd like to be, well, it wasn't really multi-layer, it just was two colored, but they weren't layered, they're laying next to each other. So that would be, so all my little pink hearts have X's on them. So those pieces are ready for the game board. And then I'll put all the O's on. So X, O, and we'll get them done. I'm wondering, you know how they have those O-rings for sticker O-rings, if those would work for this project too. I know that this is vinyl, but I think that stickers might work too. 3 more to go. I'm pretty excited for this project. These are going to a preschool class of 7 or 8 kids in the preschool class. And they really like to play games. So here they are, X's and O's. That simple. So I'm going to remove them from my tray and put them off to the side. And the next part is the Tic Tac Toe board, which I cut out on heat transfer. I'm just going to wiggle my way through here and cut it out. So I'm only working with 2 and not all 7 or 8 of them. I will, if I can, link, or I should be able to save the file or a place where you could get the files for these X's and O's if you want to recreate exactly how I have done them. There are many variations of the same project out there. For different holidays, I'm just showing you a Valentine's one, but okay, so I have 2 of them here. I'm just going to weed it real quickly if I can, and go from there. I think I have it now. going to show my age here, but I had no clue that these were called hashtags. So when you do Google search images, they're actually called hashtags. And there's a wide variety of them. Again, I made my own, but I did look to see if there was something out there that I could buy, because creating is not always my specialty. I almost have one of these done. I like to do super fast projects too. If you've watched any of my videos, most of the time these take 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes tops to from start to finish for just one of them. Or if I can do several small steps to get them to do what needs to be done. I need to cut the two apart. I should have done this before I started, but it's okay. I have other crafters in my house, and so I have to put my name on my scissors, or otherwise my scissors will disappear. I know that I have to be not the only person in the world that this happens to. So we know that they're Libby's scissors. They're mine. So here's a Tic Tac Toe board for number 1. There's a Tic Tac Toe board for number 2. Here's one of my bags. I'm going to try to put my board on there the best I can. Here's my other bag, the pink one. I'm going to put my board on there. Pretty good, pretty centered. I'm going to start my iron. And these just fit perfectly. On the board. This will be each set. We'll have 10, because depending on who starts will depend on if they meet 5 of one or 5 or not. You can just put them in the bag with another little Valentine's item in the bag. Tree. And they can play tic-tac-toe anywhere they want to go. Okay. My iron, if you've watched another videos, you know that I use the iron. I'm still using the pink tray. I didn't wreck the pink tray the last time, so it's still very usable. press it hard. Make sure that it's on there. I don't want it to come off. You can personalize it on the other side with their name if you want. See, that's the best thing about these projects is you can do whatever you want with them. And it's coming off perfectly. I might iron it one more time, but perfect. I can run my hand over, nothing's coming off. Okay, well, I'll do the other one. Oh, I need to lay it back down again. Okay, oh. These are different kinds of fabric. This one ironed on very nicely, very easy, X and O. Didn't take long to get it to adhere to the bag at all. Didn't need a lot of pressure, nothing for that other bag compared to some of my other projects. Voila! I am actually going to go over a couple of these pieces again because they're not, they look like they're not adhered all the way. If you ever need transfer tape, this stuff works perfectly for the small projects. So I don't throw away the big pieces of the top of the clear paper of the, you know what I'm saying, the heat vinyl, the transfer. Oops. I keep these for some of my smaller projects when I transfer items. So here's this one. And again, the little X's and O's fit perfectly on here for Tic Tac Toe. And that's it. That's the end of the project. That simple. Just put them in there, pull it tight, and you have a game of Tic Tac Toe. Make sure you personalize the other side if you want. Put their names on, whatever it is that you want to do. Thanks for watching. I will put some links down in the comments so that you can see where to get the items. Again, I got them at the Dollar Tree and Target. I spent $1 on the bags, $1 each on the hearts, and whatever it costs for the vinyl. Pretty cheap, inexpensive to do projects, and great gifts for Valentine's. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching.